Good afternoon, everybody. Today is your host, George Jones. On today's segment of CSR2, is it worth it? Now, the 600 LT is currently being competed for in the season. There's a 20 mil milestone version, and there's a top 3 version. What we want to go through for the people that are trying to win this car is this car actually worth it? Stay tuned and find out. Good afternoon. To start things off, we're gonna go for the milestone car. This version of the vehicle you can win by reaching 20 million points in respect points. So a lot of crews can win this car. Just the regular version, the gold star version. It's a pretty beautiful car if I say so, and if you don't believe so, give me a ring. No, don't argue, just give me a ring. The way we are going to basis this car is the fusion points, the power points, and the amount of time that it can do in its lobby. Let's get it started on the gold version 600 LT, as we have it in the original color of silver. It has never been driven before, obviously it's an unreleased car. It's a rear-wheel drive car and the value is 3.5 million in the game. For the nitrous oxide, we have the brake horsepower at 403 and 4.1 seconds. Moving on to the final drive, it's at 2.91. Moving on to the tire pressure, we have the acceleration at 0 and the grip at 100, making the dyno time a whopping 7.817 seconds. On the half mile, the top speed is 350 miles per hour. Very impressive, resulting in 7.817. I want to do a couple test runs and maybe see if we can beat the dyno time of this vehicle. Let's hit it on the track. For this part of the vehicle, I got a little bit quiet. This is me recording after I made this video. So, I struggled a little bit using the gold counterpart of the 600 LT. My problem for it is I just couldn't find when to nose it right, and I, for the most part, could not beat the dyno time. This is a couple of montages of me running the vehicle. It's still a beautiful vehicle. It's up to the fans in the comment section if this car's worth it or not. I do think it's a beautiful car. I still think people should try to win it, but let me know in the comments below if the gold counterpart is worth it. And also let me know at the end of the video which counterpart do you think is more better and sexier, the gold counterpart or the top 3 purple star. Let me know in the comments. But after this, we're about to move on to the purple counterpart. This is the unreleased prize version of the 600 LT, currently being fought by the best of teams on CSR2. A very beautiful McLaren orange. It has orange calipers to match the color as well, and it's much faster, well, slightly faster, because most of the time, all the top 3 cars are usually faster than its milestone counterpart. Let's get it on as we review the time of this car. The brake horsepower for the nitrous oxide is at 425, 4.0 seconds. For the final drive, we have it at 2.88. The tire pressure is the same as well, 0 acceleration and 100 grip. The dyno time should give us a 7.52 second total for the half mile. Whopping 0.8 seconds as well, slightly faster than the gold milestone counterpart, as we're gonna do some test runs with this car compared to the gold milestone counterpart. The major difference I noticed when I used the purple star counterpart is that the shift patterns I used for the gold version weren't working, but for the purple star version it was working and I came close to the dyno time. The dyno time I have for the 600 LT is 7.752. The time I did was 7.778. This car is fairly competitive. I believe it'll give other cars a run for its money in its lobby. This has been CSR2 Is It Worth It segment with your host, George Jones. If there's another unreleased car you want me to break down and ask the question of is it worth it, let me know in the comments below. Now, it is time for the viewers to ask this question. Is the 600 LT as a whole worth it? Comment down below and let me know your opinion on this vehicle. This has been George Jones. We're gonna go to the giveaway that Asho set up in the last video. Have a great night, and I'm out.